you so much. Life's all about relationships. And it's interesting how this all came about, actually, that I'm here. Because Cliff and I have known one another as just people in MSBOA for years. I live on the west side of the state, you live on the east side of the state, but we've had a respect for one another for many, many years. And he told me how wonderful this ensemble is, and I'd heard recordings, but never had the opportunity to actually be here and listen and be involved. So he asked me last year if I'd be interested in coming over and guest conducting. And this was before we lost Jennifer and Shelley. Well, I didn't know Shelley, but I didn't know Jennifer, but Jennifer and I were certainly kindred spirits. What I read about her life and her career were very much the same as mine. 40 years of teaching for me and doing so many of the same things that Jennifer did. But Shelley and I knew one another. We really did. And she, in fact, just last summer spent a whole week at my home because she came over to Blue Lake and did a couple camps over there. And so she said, I don't know where I'm going to stay. And I said, just come to my house. So she did, and she stayed with us. So we had these wonderful conversations on my back porch all week in the summertime. And I knew that there were some issues with her, but she is just who she was. We knew each other for many reasons in MSBOA. And being women conductors in this time was not an easy time. And yet, we all forged our way and made our way. Well, I had already chosen a legacy of hope because Robert W. Smith had passed away, and I had just gotten to know him before he passed away. So I thought I would do that. And so I had told Cliff this was the piece I would like to do. This was because of Robert W. Smith I was doing the Legacy of Hope. I didn't know that that piece was the very last band piece he ever wrote before he untimely passed away as well. So when Cliff asked me to understand that we would be doing this for these two wonderful women, and then, oh my goodness, here's this piece that Robert did, and oh my goodness, the title is what it is, was serendipitous. It was meant to be. We were all on our path in the right way. I've had a wonderful, wonderful time with these fantastic musicians. I've been here 3 times, and they are so wonderful. And again, talk about kindred spirits. Everybody but about 4 people all do what I did also for so many years. So I have felt very much like part of the club, like she talked about at the beginning of this concert. I definitely am a bando, there's no doubt. So, first of all, thank you for having me. I've enjoyed it immensely. Secondly, I want you to listen to the piece with these ears. At the very beginning, you're going to hear 2 breaths. You'll hear it. Listen for it. The birth of people. At the end, you will again hear 2 breaths. The last breaths that these 2 beautiful women took. We hope you enjoy, by Robert W. Smith, his very last band piece, A Legacy of Hope.